In science. In this video, I'm going to go through how to find the LCM and GCF for 3 or more numbers, and I'm mainly going to work examples with 3. So let's first get started with the GCF because I think it's a little bit easier. Step 1 is I like to use a factor tree. So I'm going to create a factor tree for these numbers. 2 times 9 is 18. Circle the 2 because it is prime, then 3 times 3. Now, after the first one, I'll speed up the process a little bit and won't do the factor tree. Next, we have 2 times 10, circle the 2, and then 2 times 5, they're prime. And then let's move 24 out here. 2 times 12, 2 times 6, and then circle the 2 because it is prime, and then 2 times 3. Now what I do is I create a chart. Just to organize the numbers, okay? So I'm going to write 2, 3, 3. And then for 20, we have 2, 2. And I'm going to skip the 3's, and I'll explain why in just a second. And then for 24, we have 2, 2, 2. So now for the GCF, this is all you do. You have to have the same prime numbers in all 3 of the numbers you're trying to find the GCF for. So 2 qualifies, 3 is only in 1, 5 is only in 1. So the GCF, that's pretty simple once you have the factor trees, equals 2. Now for the LCM, I'm going to circle this. So here's what you do. You use this rule, and it is for each prime for each prime factor, find where it occurs most often as a factor and write it that many times in a new list. So we have 3 squared, okay, and that seems to be the largest, so I'm going to rewrite this. We have 3 squared, and it looks like we have 2 cubed, and then 5 to the first. So that qualifies. I've written it where it occurs most often. So I'm going to rewrite this. We have 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, let me double check my work. And so now I just multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. Then that's 18, 36, 72. And then 72 times 5 equals, make sure I'm still on here, 360. So the LCM for these 3 numbers, 18, 20, and 24, is 360. I'm going to work 9 more examples, and so hopefully by the end you'll be able to figure this out. Okay, let's get started with 4, 9, 12. I'm going to go ahead and work the factor trees for these because they're very easy. 4 is 2 times 2. 9 is 3 times 3. I'm going to move 12 out here. That's 2 times 6, circle the 2, and 2 times 3. So now let's fill out a chart. Okay, we have 2 and 2. And then I'm going to skip the 2 and write the 3 because I just think makes it easier to find the GCF. And then I'm going to go 2, 2, and then 3. So now for the GCF, I can already tell I have nothing. I have no prime number in all 3 of the numbers I'm looking for. So it becomes a 1. Now for the LCM, let's use this rule, prime factor where it occurs most often. Write it that many times. So it looks like 2 is squared is the largest. So I'm going to write 2 squared. Then it looks like 3 is squared. And it looks like I do not have any more prime numbers. Let me check my work. Okay, and so I'm going to rewrite this 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Move this up just a little bit. And when you do that, this is 4 times 3 is 12. And then 12 times 3 equals 36. So the LCM is 36. Circle that. Okay. Okay, now for 12, 18, and 20, as you can see, I've already written out the factor tree. I've rewritten all the prime numbers here. So now for the GCF, I'm just looking for the prime numbers found in all three of the numbers I'm trying to find the GCF for, and it looks like that is 2. Now for the LCM, I'm following the rule where it occurs most often as a factor, write it that many times. So it looks like 2 is squared, and it looks like 3 is squared, and 5 to the first. I will rewrite that. Let me move this up just a tiny bit. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And then once we start multiplying, this becomes 4, this becomes 12, this becomes 36, and then 36 times 5 equals 180. So the LCM for 12, 18, and 20 is 180. Okay, now we have 8, 9, 10, completed the factor tree, filled out my chart. It does not look like any prime number is found in all three, so the GCF becomes 1. But now the LCM, lowest common multiple, it looks like 2 is cubed, and it looks like 3 is squared, and 5 to the first. So I can rewrite that as 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And when you multiply all of this out, you get 360. So the LCM equals 360. And that was from 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, let's move on to another. Okay, let's now look at this one, 54, 96, and 9. And I've completed the factor trees for each of these. 54, I like to start with 2 if possible. 2 times 27, 3 times 9, 3 times 3. And I'm going to rewrite the chart so you can see where I got the numbers from. So with 54, I'm going to write 2, then 3, 3, 3. And then now with 9, it looks like I have a lot of 2s. I'm going to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 3. And then we have a 3 and a 3 for 9. Now for the GCF, be very careful because you may miss it, but it looks like I have a 3 here, a 3 for 96, and a 3 for 9. So it looks like I have at least a 3. Do I have a 2 in all three? No, so the GCF is 3. Now let's get started on the LCM. First, let's go with 3. It looks like 3 is cubed. So I'm going to write LCM. 3 is cubed. Okay, and then 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th power. And do I have anything else? No. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So now I multiply these together. And 3 times 3 is 9. 27. 27 times 2. I'll get my calculator out here. I can do that. That's 54. Then 54 times 2 is, what is that, 108. And then 108 times 2, that looks like that's 216. Then we have 432. And then finally times 2, that equals 864. So the LCM is 864. And on this one, you may need to use a calculator. Just multiply 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You get the point, 864. Let's work 2 more examples. Okay, here we go with 60, 75, and 25 for the GCF. If you've been following along, you know I'm trying to find a prime number found in all three, and it looks like 5 qualifies there. So now let's move on to what is next, and that is the LCM. So remember, I'm trying to find a prime factor where it occurs most often. Well, it looks like 2 is squared, and it looks like 3 is only to the first power, and then we have 5 squared. Let me check my work. Okay, that looks good. And so now I have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Let me move that up. Looks like 2 times 2 is 4. Then 12. 12 times 5 looks like, let's see, 12 times 5 is 60. And then 60 times 5 equals 300. So the LCM equals 300. Let's move on to our last one. Okay, on this one, I've completed a factor tree, written it in a small little chart. Now for the GCF, this one, I actually have 5 here, and then 5 again. So what do I do with these? So whenever you have more than 1, you just multiply them. 5 times 5 is 25. So the GCF is 25. Now let's find the LCM. Looks like I have 5 squared. Is it on the paper? And it looks like we have 3 to the first. And then we have 2 squared. I will rewrite that as, let's rewrite it as 5 times 5 times 2 times 2 times 3. And when you multiply all these together, there's 25, there's 50, there's 100, and 100 times 3 equals 300 is the LCM. So there we go, finding the GCF and LCM for 3 or more numbers. The same would apply to 4 numbers. Thanks for watching, and Moo Moo Math uploads a new math and science video every day. Please subscribe and share.